Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live. Oh my goodness. Kelly, I do that dance. Do the twirl, like a girl, just like a girl. Oh yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a huge show tonight, and we're already starting it off with a cha-ching. Who gave us the super chats already? And just the night before we started.
Ray Bob and his wacky antics.
Ray Bob. Now, for those who are curious about Ray Bob and what he's all about, he's going to be on the show tonight.
What? I'll get to meet Ray Bob?
Yeah, we're all going to get to meet him, and I have a special surprise just for him. And I want to thank him for the $25 super chat opening bid, lol. And also from Mad UAS, happy TNL, everyone. Oh my goodness. So tonight, we welcome a new sponsor, Master Airscrew. Thank you very much, guys, for supporting the show. And I've got giveaways from them. You can win. Plus, your chance to win stuff with our name on it. I'm giving away this pillow. And on the other side, yeah, plus a hoodie that you can get from Teespring if you go down in the description of this video. We're going to draw tonight for this GPC Phantom 4 case. Someone's going to win that. Kelly's going to give away a kidney and all kinds of other wonderful stuff. But first, the ones that keep the lights on, our very first and favorite sponsor of all, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pigeon, a jerky.
Pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow.
Yeah.
And it's full of fiber to make them go. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky,
the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah. Oh man, well, we had our first glitch. I also want to thank Wirecast for being pieces of poo. Thanks, guys. You're horrible. So before we get going, Kelly requested a moment. So you need a moment. And now, a moment with Kelly Green.
And I appreciate the music, and this is 100% serious.
Oh.
I want to apologize for what happened on the show last week. I disgraced my family. I disgraced myself. I let the viewers down. And I want to say tonight that will never, ever happen again. I will never lose another round of 1 second song as long as I live. And if I do, I will leave this show, not for a month, not for a year, but forever.
Oh, no.
Forever.
Tonight, in this corner, a middle-aged, slightly balding man named Kelly Green. In that corner, the mystery guest. Yes, the mystery challenger for Kelly tonight. Oh boy, it's going to be a challenge indeed with 1 second song. I cannot wait. Oh wait, copyright strike there for sure. Wes Dunn, $20 super chat. Thank you, Wes. Thursday night plaid. Yes, we don't plan our outfits, but very often with Kelly, you can count on plaid. Once in a while, if I'm feeling a little funky, I'll throw on some plaid just to mess with the resolution. But
I think we missed a super chat from Gray Bearded Drone Pilot, $4.99, 5 pounds. You want to pound it?
Let's pound it. Yeah. Thank you so much, Gray Bearded Drone Pilot. Now, all these people that are super chatting, thank you so much. There's a link. I'm now doing Patreon. If you want to be a patron or Patreon supporter, there's a link in the description, and I'll go over the levels later because it's pretty cool. And so lots more stuff coming up tonight. I do want to encourage everyone when Ashley comes back. Incidentally, I'm going to visit Ashley, our other co-host, in Knoxville this weekend. And I've got a surprise for her. that I will video and post on the YouTube channel. I want to encourage everybody to send in your Ashley nature clip.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
Can you re-explain this?
Yeah, send them to here, KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. So Ashley, she's like a female Jim Carrey. Her facial expressions are rubbery and just wonderful. And whenever it's something cute on, oh, it's so cute. But when there's something disgusting on, oh, the horror. And so we're going to try to gross out Ashley every time she's on, and you can win prizes. Oh, and I'm also, after Knoxville, I'm continuing on to Hagerstown, Maryland.
Because that's the next logical progression of driving, right?
Yeah, well, I'm having my car worked on by my favorite rotary shop there. And that is because this spring I'm going to be driving all over the country, meeting all of you wonderful people, and flying in the spring. And I want to make sure that my car is up to par. All right. I guess that's it. Let's go ahead and get into the news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
If Wirecast will let me, let's head over into the drone newsroom. Let's see what's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Sills.
Okay, it looks like it let me come in here. So
All
cool.
right.
Awesome. Yay. All right, so tonight's drone news, of course, is brought to you by GPC Custom Drone Cases, providing you with the highest quality professional cases so your investment is always protected when it's not in the air. Custom cases also available by request. GPC, designed for life. Be original, be blue. Use the discount code TNL10 for a 10% discount on all purchases at goprofessionalcases.com. Link in the description.
Yes, and don't forget, later on, I'm going to be drawing from a video that's on my channel. You still have time. The Phantom, why the Phantom is king. That video. We're finally going to go ahead and draw for this wonderful GPC case. Let's GPC inside. Oh. Yep, it's blue, and it's going to be someone. This is a props off case for the Phantom 4 series, the Pro, or just the any flavor. It'll fit in there, and you get a lanyard with it. And I thank you, Rick Bowman from GPC for that. We're going to draw for that this evening. Thank you, sir.
All right, so I'm going to start off with one thing. I've noticed in the chats quite a bit of time you guys have mentioned the fact that I haven't been talking about the rule changes. And so I will give you a teeny tiny little bit of information. Yes, people are still replying. Yes, the FAA is getting lots of feedback. The FPV crowd has gotten a taste of what's coming, and they're going hog nuts. But there is a group called HelpSaveOurHobby.com that is going to have a protest outside of the FAA headquarters in Washington, D.C. on February 29th. So if any of you drone pilots are in Washington, D.C. on the 29th and want to stop by and let the FAA know how you feel, go ahead.
And I've been asked if I'm going to be there. This weekend I'm going to Hagerstown, Maryland, which is close. I looked on AirMap to see if I could fly anywhere near there, and the answer is no! So there will be no aerial footage of that protest, I'm sure. Before we continue with the news, thank you very much for all the super chats. Jason Keller, this is for Jeff, the hardest working man in drone news. Absolutely. And JK Aerial Photography with a $5 super chat. Love the show. Longtime scroller. Favorite show on YouTube. Do you think everybody knows what being a scroller is on this channel?
I am a scroller. Thank you very much.
I don't talk about it a lot, but in every one, 98% of my videos, if you scroll down in the description, there's sometimes exclusive content or just a link to something cool that I want you to check out. So, be a scroller. And also, ladies and gentlemen, he has just come into the arena. It's Jimmy J with a $5 super chat. Will Ray Bob broadcast from a Federal Reserve vault? Will Kelly Green win another 1 second song contest? Stay tuned. Same Ken time, same Ken channel. Thank you so much. And Mr. Pickles, thank you, with a $5 super chat. And he says, phew, made it. Unemployed bums unite. Oh, Kelly, Jeff, how's the job search going for you, bud?
Well, besides the fact that I have a wonderful collection of, we regret to inform you, emails, I've put out probably 40 applications. I've got lots of callbacks, just waiting on second interviews.
Excellent. And just let me clear these out. I know we're interrupting the news, but Rodney Boosie?
No.
Boosie? What is it?
Boozy.
Boozy. Ah, yes, Boozy. Thank God it's Jeff. My last name is pronounced Boozy, and my wife still doesn't like your show, but that's okay. I love it. Well, Mrs. Boozy, I just want to say I love you enough for both of us.
Aww.
And Robert Green with a $2 super chat. And then KHYI for some vomit comet fun. Yes. Yes.
And if you scroll up, Simon Bates, a $2 or £2 super chat. Convinced I can beat Kelly at 1 second song. Pound it.
Not likely, but we might see with the mystery guest tonight. Back to you in the newsroom.
All right, so the coronavirus has been all over the news, and obviously the coronavirus is impacting large segments of China and also the airlines, et cetera. But the Chinese have been, I guess, coming up with some very novel ways of being able to address the coronavirus and help their citizens. Everything from robots that deliver food to apparently drones that remind you to wear your mask.
对面那个电动车上装着粉色等分贝的大哥，请你戴上口罩啊，戴上口罩。打电话的帅哥，你口罩呢？赶紧给戴上。
I love the
迎
translation.
面走过来的美女边上的那位帅哥，看到你戴着口罩了啊，把口罩戴好，戴好。边走边吃了几位。
Well, at least they're nice about it.
抓紧的把口罩戴上。
Yeah,
东西可以回
some
家
news agencies have been saying that this have been saying that this should be debunked, but the simple fact that the Chinese would attempt to do something like this kind of makes sense, because the Chinese have also been using DJI drones to fly in certain areas and disperse chemicals to try to break down areas that are infected with the virus. So we know that they're using drones. We know that they're trying to find ways to apply them. But the impact not only is impacting the people and them using these drones, but it's also impacting the manufacturers. V-Copter, one of the drones that I'm actually really anxious to see when it starts becoming more available, announced that their facilities in China are impacted by the coronavirus, and it's going to impact their ability to deliver their drones to the general public. And we don't know how long that impact's going to last. Also, on a much heavier note, DJI has also identified that they are being impacted. They have actually shut down their Chinese facilities and gotten their employees home where they can be kept safe.
Yeah, you can see the coronavirus has invaded the DJI headquarters here, and they're fighting against it as it lays on the floor there. With the drones themselves, they just open up a portal in the ceiling, and of course, they blow all of the coronavirus out of the building with the prop wash. So that's smart of them. Not really, but this is animation of their future headquarters. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
I mean,
this we covered this one in the past where they had this headquarters they were building in Shenzhen.
Yeah, man. This is where all your money is going. To their new headquarters. I think it's pretty cool.
Okay, so also along the same lines, the impact that DJI shutting down their facilities and being impacted by the coronavirus is also going to have probably a little bit of an impact on them being able to respond to the U.S. Interior Department in the United States, because they've grounded all of the Chinese-made drones, and I guess until they determine whether or not there's a risk involved in these things.
Huh. That how many drones does that involve? That's got to be a lot.
Right now, for the Department of the Interior, it impacts about 800 drones.
Good Lord.
Due to cybersecurity concerns, they're grounding those drones, but they're also recommending to other government agencies that use DJI drones to do the same thing. The only groups that seem to be immune to this would be fire departments and police departments. They're not really kind of pressuring them.
Huh. So it's more of like a state level that's still using. the drones.
Yeah, state level, you're still going to be using these, and at a government level, you're going to have a lot of agencies that are probably still going to be using these. But overall, with Homeland Security, Department of the Interior, anything that is high risk security, they're going to probably put a ban on them for the time being.
And Artco Drone Solutions, $5 super chat, a little something to help out Jeff. There you go, man.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, drone community.
All right, so next in the news, we have some drone footage. There's an 18th century mansion that is in, I'm trying to find the name of the town, Walsall, West Midlands. And apparently criminals have been dumping trash at the location, this is an abandoned facility or abandoned mansion. But the level of trash, the volume of trash that they've dropped there is just immense.
Why would they pick that one place to put all this stuff? I guess.
Well, because it's a very rural place, not a lot of people go out there. The dumping of trash out there has become, I guess, something that just up until recently has gotten a little bit extreme.
Gosh,
look at that! Wow.
So inconsiderate.
It's associated with something called a fly tipping menace. And so every day across the country, thousands of tons of waste are dumped illegally in parks, car parks, vacant sites, beauty spots by criminals that just can't figure out how to put it in a trash can or deposit it, someplace normally, I guess.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not sure.
It costs money to put your trash in a dump, a dump site. It costs money. They weigh your truck, and so this is a way to save that money, I guess, by not saving the environment.
Well, what's sad is that it sits there and it defaces something that is, I guess, a historical landmark. I mean, the building was built in 1777. So, I mean, it's
right,
something that I don't like to see destroyed or damaged.
And it has scaffolding on it, so it looks like they're trying to restore it or whatever. That's sad.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, hey, Droning Harry, hey! Kelly Green will crumble. Just turn in your man card and get it over with. Punishment for flying that awful karma. Ken, why is the super chat flashing? Maybe it's happy? I tend to flash when I'm happy.
Does he ever?
I don't know why that is. Maybe it's device specific. Yeah. Don't look. The super chat is flashing. Goodness.
All right. So this recently there was I think some sort of a large sporting event that happened this previous week, previous weekend that involved a bunch of teams that weren't Texan. But Super Bowl apparently occurred, and the FAA put up some very strict flight restrictions in the area around the Super Bowl, and they told people about this weeks in advance, letting people know that they don't want them flying their drones out there. Jorgen Ramos, Tehran, unfortunately, 46 of Weston, decided that it would be a great time to take his drone up and fly around near the Super Bowl, and he was arrested and is going to be facing court time with potential jail time for his little flight. Faces up to a year in federal prison for violating that particular flight restriction.
See, now, all of us watching and in the drone community, we know that's stupid and that's silly and we would never do it. But you have to remember, all these rules that are changing so fast that we are all in the community trying to keep up with, the general public doesn't know anything about, really. I mean, there's no TV ad campaign, there's no billboard campaign saying you have to register your drone. There's no money for that. So, it's up to the manufacturers to let everybody know. Still, there's warnings in packages of drones letting you know what you have to do. People tend to, instructions, I'm a man, I don't need instructions. So there it goes. And then you're off to the Super Bowl. Hey man, I got some, how come there's no other drones here? I must be the only brilliant one.
If you lived right across the street from where they were playing the Super Bowl, right across from the stadium, would you be tempted, Ken Heron, to fly your drone up just a couple hundred feet, get a quick shot, and be done?
Would I be tempted? Well, first of all, I'm not a sports guy. I don't have a favorite millionaire that I support pushing a ball down a field. Football, not a ball. It's oblong. That's, geometry. We'll get into that later. But no, I would not. I would not. Okay. I wouldn't know when the Super Bowl is on, except, there's cars in the parking lot now. I guess they're doing a thing. But I would endeavor to try to get permission to do that.
Yeah.
I would have a whole year.
Ken and I actually filmed a video last Sunday on Super Bowl Sunday. The roads were clear. Nobody was out. We went to a restaurant. Nobody was there.
Yeah.
We didn't care about the game, but apparently everybody else did.
Yeah, that was our FPV video. It was just like, well, there's nobody out here. We have the world to ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, the FAA has reported that total number of incidents that they had during the Super Bowl, leading up to the Super Bowl and after the Super Bowl, before the flight restrictions were removed, was 58 instances.
Wow.
So there were a lot of people out there trying to push their luck.
Hold on. Altitude photography with a $1. I guess that's Australian. Thank you very much. And Robert Moore gave us some more $25 super chat for my man Jeff, he said. And Octothorpe Media, which is just a cool name, $5 super chat. Any advice on how to land local commercial jobs for my drone business? My passion is real estate photography, videography, and RGB mapping. Thanks. Kelly, would you have any advice on that? My advice would be to join your local chamber of commerce first.
That would help, and then try to get in front of each real estate agency, maybe try and catch a meeting. A lot of times they'll have a weekly meeting with all the agents and the broker in the office. Try to get in front of the people at that meeting and make a quick 10, 15, 20-minute presentation. Hand out your flyer, get a nice pamphlet, brochure printed up, and hand it out, and cross your fingers.
There was also like a real estate commission in most cities. Sometimes you have like a real estate commission that you can go to that all the brokers are associated with. You can put flyers out and talk with them as well. They have weekly, monthly, annual meetings that you might be able to get in on.
Yep. And a gray-bearded drone pilot. Hey, man, a 15-pounder. All the rest of my money to Jeff. Thank you for all the work for us. You do, man. Thank you. Let's pound it. Yeah. And Philip Koshat. Hold on. Philip Koshat. Hold on. I have to have his sound effect ready. It's Philip Koshat. Evening, Ken. I give you that sound effect with love, Philip. And I'm going to meet Philip in Alabama one of these days soon. Jeff?
Yeah, let's get back to the news.
Sorry about that. I mean, we were just on a roll there. Back to you in the newsroom, sir. Yeah, yeah.
So my favorite guys, DARPA, who come up with just the most crazy things.
I'm sorry.
What?
Did you say Dharma?
DARPA.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's Dharma the fox. DARPA.
No, the DARPA, the Defense Advanced
okay.
Project Agency.
Oh no, wait, no, that's Daria. What did you say again? What was it? Well, what was it?
DARPA.
I got it. Hold on. I got things are confused. No, that's Dharma and Greg. So my bad. What was it? Can you spell it?
DARPA.
Oh, DARPA. There you go. Sorry, a little confusion there, people. What's up, Jeff?
All right, so they've come up with a new way of being able to distribute drones, and they're working on swarm drone technology. This particular device is something that is unique because this drone never touches the ground. This drone is actually released from a transport or a bomber, and there's a series of them that will fly in a swarm. And then once the drone has finished performing its task, it will then return to the plane and land on a docking line, which will winch it back up into the aircraft. This is going to be a fairly advanced little machine if they can get it to work. Unfortunately, their first test flight lasted 1 hour and 41 minutes, and the drone crashed due to a mechanical issue, preventing the parachute from being able to be deployed.
Well, back to the old drawing board. Yeah.
All right. Next in the... Oh, God.
What? What is it? What's wrong? Oh, he wanted to let everybody know that Jason Keller sent us a $5 super chat just to keep the super chat train rolling with a smiley face. Thank you. And Droning Harry back again with a $5 super chat. I've heard Karma owners were 10 times more likely to try to fly the no-fly zone at big sporting events. Comments, Kelly? Thoughts?
I am now the proud owner, in case you missed the show last week, of a Mavic 2 Pro. The Karma is now my backup drone, and I'd say it's a pretty darn good backup drone to have.
Right. And by the way, just a quick side note, Kelly is a big fan of new cell phone technology, aren't you?
Yes.
So what's the next big thing coming out?
The Galaxy S20 will be out, some say 6 to 8 weeks from now.
Okay.
And
Did you say the Huawei P30 zoom? You can see there, it does a really great zoom. You can see it zooms into the hand and the hair. and I don't know if you can see that one picture. It pretty well describes what a karma is.
What is that, a chocolate pretzel? Why is it comparing karma to a chocolate pretzel?
Guys, you can do this after the news segment. You know that, right?
Dude.
Point that out.
Dude, one of the best names ever. Tim Frickle. Is that right? Tim Frick. No, Frick. Frickin' Frack and Frick Frack. It's Tim Frick with a $10 super chat. Going to Puerto Rico with my girlfriend next week. Bring my Mavic Air to get some footage worth of being on the show. Hey, speaking of the Mavic Air, I have some really cool red master Airscrew propellers that you could win if you have a Mavic Air or a Mavic 2. Somebody's going to win these later in the show. And you're going to be Tom freaking happy you did.
It's Tim.
Oh, Tim. And sorry, Mr. Frick Frack. KMG Drones, $10 super chat just to hear Ken say, lol. Got the Mini yesterday, registered and ready to go as soon as the weather breaks. Thanks, buddy. And wow, so many super chats. Altitude Photography back again with another Australian $3 super chat. You deserve this more than me, Ken. Thumbs up. Thanks, man. And Anubis Arts, TJ. Hey, man. Yeah, I can't. Again, Tom, my eyes are. I can't read that. Jeff, can you see what that said? What he said? TJ Grady, what he said there? This teeny tiny little word. What is it?
Yeah. No, I got it.
What is it?
That's fine. No, it's cool.
What does it say?
Goes along with the next news story.
What does it say there, Jeff?
It says bird.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought it said. And Taiwan Kiddo 2, $5 super chat. New drone flyer, first time here. Addicted already. Well, thank you very much. All right, now back to you in the newsroom.
All right, so I have to do it. It's in the news, so here we go.
Okay.
Researchers at Brown University and EPFL have developed a bird-inspired wing design that can deliver just under 3 hours of flight for a tiny 100-gram drone, 4 times what you would get from comparable flyers without sacrificing stability. Effectively, it recognizes the common wisdom surrounding wings doesn't apply when the wingspan is a foot or less.
Wow. Using the airfoil technology to improve flight time.
Yep.
That's great. I mean, that's kind of what our feathered friends do.
Yep.
Right? And you have one of those things in your house, don't you? One of those.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you call it? One of those.
Yeah.
What do you call it? It's not a cat. It's not a. What is it?
It's not a cat.
Dog.
It's not a dog.
A squid, a tarantula, a snake.
It's a bird.
It is a bird.
Everybody's heard about the bird. Bird. Bird's a winner. Well, a bird. Bird is a winner. Well, a bird. Well, a bird is a winner. Well, a bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird. Well, a bird is a winner. Well, a bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird.
What you doing there, buddy?
Oh, you're back.
What you doing there, buddy?
All right, next in the news, the Iowa State Patrol has developed the ability to start using drones in a new and exciting way, and doing it with crash investigations.
Oh, yes.
The Iowa State Patrol is taking things to new heights when it comes to investigating crashes. Trooper Rob White is one of the 8 certified pilots with the ISB to operate this new small unmanned aircraft system.
In 2019, the Iowa State Patrol responded to 149 fatal crashes. With this new drone technology, they will be able to fly over crash scenes, take photos to help with the investigation, and cut down on the time the road is closed.
Is able to create a 3D rendering of the scene, and with that we're able to see all the roadway evidence that was existing there and be able to study the dynamics of the crash and come up with a solid conclusion.
Right now, the ISP uses this system called total stations. It does point measurements, but then they have to take pictures later and try to match it up. Take, for example, this 50-car pileup that happened in Des Moines. It would have taken them 3 to 4 hours to gather everything. But thanks to the drone, the accident scene was examined in a much shorter time, allowing roads to reopen sooner.
He was done in 35 minutes, a quarter-mile long scene with all those vehicles. And the benefit of that was he was able to not only document the crash scene for measurements, but he was also able to take the pictures as well,
giving a perspective that was otherwise missing.
Sometimes we're able to see evidence that we would miss standing at ground level.
That is cool. Drones to the rescue once again. Yes.
Yeah. And Tim in the chat posted in there that his last name is pronounced Fricky. For a
Fricky.
$2 super chat.
Oh, thank you. Fricky.
Fricky.
That's awesome. And David Cassidy with a $5 super chat for the chocolate press. Do you want any toppings on that? Or are we just going to flush it? And Philip Koshet, $2. Thanks, man. And now back to Jeff.
One more in there. Ray Bob. Bless his heart. Thank you very much, sir.
Ray Bob, you crazy. You crazy. You stop it, you fool. You stop it. Just stop. Don't stop. I'm just kidding. That's awesome. Right. What do you say? This is for you, brother, and your long-suffering bird deal with Ken. Thank you, Ray Bob. Yes. And the grumpy vlogger, $10 super chat. Jeff needs to dust his pink Captain America shield back behind him.
He's never gonna let that one down. So, all right, Lucas Studios and Astragon Entertainment have announced the Liftoff drone racing game is going to be repackaged and released for consoles. It will be released for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One later this year.
This is fantastic. In fact, just today I downloaded the flight simulator from Liftoff. Haven't had a chance to mess with it yet, but I'm trying to get better at FPV. Kelly, your thoughts on FPV?
I want nothing to do with it ever again. It scared the living daylights out of me. Back to you.
You know what's funny is I got so many. I asked for help in the video with people from the FPV community, and so many people responded. And I thank everyone very much. There's some people that I'm going to meet up with, and in particular, my buddy from Memphis, and I have a video that he made just for Kelly.
What?
Yeah, this is 901 FPV guy, my friend Chris Jacks, and he made a video about that video just for you, Kelly. Enjoy this.
Yeah, so saw your video with Kelly getting the crap scared out of himself. Hold on, by the way. And I love how you called the angle mode. What was that word you used?
I'm going to put it in stabilized mode for you.
What does that mean?
C mode.
Oh, good. Okay. I mean, put it in super extra mode.
I mean, I need
See, junior mode.
See, that's what I need. I need to order from the FPV Kids menu.
You guys come down sometime. If you want to fly, I'll let you fly. This thing right here, this is the Armatan Armadillo. It is a tank. It's taken plenty of beatings, plenty of crashes, and Kelly just for you, got a little something special for you. So you can be able to see it, and your own personal flight mode. Huh? Huh? Yeah, I thought you like that.
You made your own flight mode. Just for you. Me? Just for you, man. That's your own flight mode.
Thanks. Oh my God, you guys! This is actually a kids show of the version here, right? I just want to let you know. All right.
No, it isn't.
Next in the news, the United States Postal Service has recently issued a request for information from industry experts in the drone community. They're looking for information to investigate the feasibility of using drones as an integrated part of their vehicle delivery fleet, aka they want to drop your mail off with a drone. So they're going out and starting to do the initial, I guess, investigation.
No, they aren't. No, they aren't. No, they aren't. No, they aren't. They just don't want to be left out. FedEx is doing it. UPS is doing it. We got to do it. We're gonna seem like we're out of it. Nobody's gonna do that. Mark my words. Read my lips. Nobody is going to do that.
Dated reference guy.
But yeah, if you're alive in the last 30 years, okay. Anyway.
All right. Next in the news, we have an inmate at Collins Bay Institution, a.k.a. a prison, has been charged in addition to the arrest of 2 men outside the penitentiary for a failed drone drop last week. The Joint Forces Penitentiary Squad, along with the OPP Criminal Investigation Branch.
Collins Bay Prison in Kingston early Wednesday morning. Police say the drone was carrying contraband.
Yeah, the drones are a huge issue.
According to Chris Buchholz, the regional vice president of the Corrections Officer Union, drones have led to an increase in drugs getting into prisons, leading to overdoses. He says these arrests are rare, but it's a step in the right direction to combat the issue.
We are trying to come up with technology for this very reason.
For Jeff Reitzel, he's no stranger to the topic, running a drone company in Kingston.
This drone in particular here has a flight range of 7 kilometers.
According to Reitzel, there are rules when piloting a drone. Transport Canada restricts drones from exceeding 500 meters, and the app used for the drone shows where it can and cannot fly over. But for those who don't follow the rules, Reitzel believes he has a way to prevent that.
One thing that would be nice to see is to have a geofence around all prison airspace by the drone manufacturer, where it would lock out all off-the-shelf criminals.
The Union for Correction Officers says that Collins Bay is next in line for either security netting or advanced technology to deter drone drops.
I'm hoping this is a sign for the future, that we're finally catching up to, detecting the drones.
Nearby businesses tell Global News that this is nothing new. A drone was found atop a hardware store across the street from the prison months prior, likely en route to Collins Bay. As for this latest drop, it's not known who alerted authorities. Justin Paul Hurlbutt and Michael Habib were arrested and charged with conspiracy to commit an indictable offense. An OPP confirmed that an inmate is expected to be charged as well.
Hold on. What did he say?
An OPP confirmed that an inmate is expected to be charged as well.
OPP. Huh. Kelly, quick question. Quick follow-up.
Yeah.
Are you down with OPP?
Oh, yeah, you know me.
Are you down with OPP?
You know me.
No.
Are you down with OPP?
Every last homie. Back to you in the newsroom.
What happens when you do news with 2 guys that did radio? Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Next in the news, we have the Pentagon, who has introduced, or I guess showcased recently, the drone hunter technology that they're using to track and capture unauthorized drones.
Wow. Okay. Huh. Any more info on that there, Jeff?
Drone hunter shoots a net at the drone with a Spider-Man style flare.
Yes.
It's supposed to be safer than shooting drones down from the ground, which, of course, when the drone issues started coming up, the military bases were given permission to shoot down drones. This is a little bit, I guess, less threatening than a bunch of soldiers firing into the air. So
I guess so, but it looked like it was a pretty slow drone that they were chasing. I wonder what, like somebody with an FPV drone could do. They could run circles around it. For instance, our buddy, Mr. Steel! Woo! Yeah, baby! Mr. Steel! Smoke him if you got him, baby! Yeah! Oh, hell yeah! One day, I'll be able to do this without scratching a car. Mr. Steel could run circles around that net drone, baby. Woo! Oh, look at that! Ah! Wow! Fast cars and fast drones. Yeah!
Well, showing my age, my analogy would be more along the lines of the Roadrunner versus the Coyote, but okay.
Okay.
You down with FPV?
Yeah, you know me.
All right, so last in the news, and
Dude, that's a shirt. Copyright You down with FPV? I mean, if it were 2003, that would be better, but people still remember.
So next, this is the last story in the news, and this one I think is worth sharing. I'm going to give a shout out to Steve McDonald and Arthur Carlson for directing this gentleman to us. But a gentleman by the name of Jackie Gerald at Gerald Farms wanted to reach out to us to share with us what can be considered the first reported death caused by a drone in the United States. So I called Jackie on the phone and talked with him for a little bit, and Jackie shared with me the following story. He had gone out one morning to check his cattle, and in the process of doing so, came across one of his cows that had passed away. And had passed away in a way that didn't look normal. In other words, the cow it wasn't like your normal just kind of lay down and die. It, looked like it had, suffered a little bit.
Right.
So he decided he was going to start investigating around his farm to figure out what may have caused this particular incident. And in the process of checking the pen where that particular cow came from, he ran across what was the remains of a drone.
Oh, no.
And to the best of his knowledge, at this point in time, with no other evidence to prove otherwise, the belief is that the cow ate the drone and then was killed by the drone.
Cow eats drone, dies from drone. I'm sorry, I can't help. What was one of the dude's name? McDonald? Old McDonald? As in Old McDonald has a farm, maybe?
No, Jackie Gerald with Gerald Farms.
Oh, okay. Well,
Steve McDonald was one of the gentlemen, one of our drone community that helped Gerald get to us.
Gotcha.
So, but in any case, next week, Jackie has hopefully will be a chance to get on the show. Who promises to provide us photographs of the drone. Just to clarify a couple of things. One, it was not his drone. It was a toy drone, to the best of his knowledge. Looks like possibly a flyaway that had flown, out into his property and landed in the pasture. When I asked him whether or not cattle had a proclivity to eating things like, say, a drone, he said that in his instances, cattle have eaten metal. They've eaten all sorts of things, and because cows are naturally curious creatures, if one cow sees something and goes over and starts investigating it, all the other cattle will then kind of meander over there and figure out, he's getting food, I'm going to go get food, and then they all kind of bum rush it. So,
well, you'd think if one cow died, then the rest of the cows wouldn't do that anymore. And by the way, Jeff, I have something even better than still images. I have video.
What?
Check this out. Yes, sir. This is courtesy of GMAC FPV. This is actually from 2016, but it's a similar story. This is what it might have been like. Cows are very curious.
Yeah, very curious indeed.
Don't eat my drone.
Oh.
And okay. And well, hey there, big fella, ma'am. And then wait for it. Here's the best line.
No.
Line of the night.
Holy cow.
Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Thug life! Woo! Sorry, Jeff. I'm just, I know that wasn't the video germane to this particular recent story. I'm just trying to milk it for all it's worth.
It does prove the concept, so look forward to hearing more from Jackie next week.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jeff. We love you. Mean it. Thanks for all the good news.
And just to let everybody know, the news has been sponsored by Go Professional Cases, GPC, Designed for Life. Be original, be blue. Don't forget the discount code TNL10 for a 10% discount on all online purchases at goprofessionalcases.com.
Absolutely, Jeff. Thank you so much. And there's a lot of super chats in there for you that I will get you at least 2% of.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. We will talk to you in just a little bit. Thanks.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
All right. Now, before we move on, we do want to talk about something, but let me get something ready here because thanks to Wirecast, it didn't allow me to do this earlier. So while I do that, here is Kelly with a joke.
Why do watermelons have fancy weddings?
Why?
Because they cantaloupe. Cantaloupe?
Maybe another one.
What do you get from sitting on the snow too long?
What?
Polaroids. Polaroids.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why did the banana go to the doctor?
Why?
Because he wasn't peeling well.
Neither one of those are good. Let's just move on and thank our new sponsor, Master Airscrew. They have joined Thursday Night Live, and we thank them very much for doing so. Kelly, let me ask you and everyone.
Yes.
What is the most important part of a drone? Is it the camera?
The props.
The props, you're right. Because what happens if your props fail?
Your drone fails.
Your drone will fail as well. And Master Airscrew, they are absolutely engineered to be the best. They offer greater flight time, and they sound better. They're not as high, and they have a deeper, more pleasing tone to them. I'm going to be doing
stealthy.
They're stealthy. I'm going to be doing some tests with them later on to prove just how much better they are than OEM propellers.
They've got them to fit the Mavic Air. They've got them to fit the Mavic 2. They've got them to fit the Mavic 2 Pro that I just purchased. I'll be buying some Master Airscrew props, and they come in awesome colors. Whatever color you want, they've got it. And
Yes.
they're affordable, super affordable.
Yeah, sometimes the Master Airscrew props are even better than the original props. And just look at that.
Ooh, I like that blue.
That's a good blue. Their website link is in the description. If you want to use the discount code TNL2YW6, it is TNL 2YW6. Show it again there. Then you will get a discount. How much is the discount? I believe
That'll save you a whopping 10% off your order.
And that is for a limited time. I think it's good for tonight and tomorrow. So get that in there. Please click on that link. And we thank Master Airscrew for being a sponsor tonight. Love you.
Proud to have them on board.
Mean it. And I will have a couple sets to give away here in just a little bit. And I forgot to mention that Mattias Allring, who is our first guest tonight, all the way from Sweden, and it's like something crazy like 2:30 in the morning. So we need to go ahead and bring him in after a video.
Oh.
Yeah. This first one is from David Harbottle, which is just a cool name. He says, "Hey, Ken, I started flying drones with one goal in mind. I wanted to film dirt track racing." And here is that video right now. I started looking into drones, and the first one I got was a Bugs 2. Awesome drone, loved it, but knew it couldn't do what I wanted to do, so I started looking into race drones and bought an Emax Hawk 5. Well, that was awesome quad, and I loved it and was blown away by its speed and knew it would chase racers nicely. Over the last year, I found local tracks willing to let me fly and have had all kinds of things happen. It's been a learning process, but I loved every minute of it. David Harbottle. I flew over a dirt track once with my Phantom, but I mean, it was just not even, I couldn't keep up with him.
Right, yeah,
They're
that
going
guy,
so
he's
fast.
good. He's getting it done right there.
Yeah, there's a dirt track near us here in West Tennessee. And I've already been told that I'm welcome to come down and try this, but I want to perfect my FPV skills first. So awesome. Look at that. Look at the footage you can get. You have you have no interest in that, Kelly.
I have zero interest in that.
Man, I just Yeah.
I could be wrong, and correct me if I'm wrong, and people will correct me in the chat.
You're wrong.
But FPV might be a young man's game. Might be a young man's game.
Well, you know, reaction times are quicker if you're young, but you can still have fun. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
Don't poo-poo it just because, you know, don't give it the old 23 skidoo. You know, just give it a chance. You might like it.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and bring in our first guest, all the way from Sweden, as Kelly tells us a joke.
I wrote this one. So
Yeah.
in the chat, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the funniest original joke you've ever heard, let me know what you think of this one.
Okay.
Why is Velcro so expensive?
Why?
Because it's such a rip-off. 1 to 10.
That was horrible. Ladies and gentlemen, Mattias Allring. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you.
Hey, so you're in Sweden, and what time is it?
It's 2:30 something.
Okay. And
2:50. You said 2:30.
oh, I'm so sorry.
The news is always too long.
The news is always too long, and I apologize. So, are you in your jammies? Did you stay up, or did you take a nap and set your clock?
I set my clock and I had a nap, and I'm in my pyjama like sweater.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, you haven't been doing much stuff on your YouTube channel lately, and that's because you have a new interest.
Yeah. Well, new and old. I mean, I used to do photography already before.
Whoa. What?
Before doing drones.
Put that thing away.
Cover to your kids' eyes. So what's the deal with that? It looked like you attached the camera to your lens, not the other way around. What is that?
Yeah, that's my squirrel camera. So I saw all these pictures on squirrels, and I know you think they're pests, but here
they are
less.
I have
less common here, so they're actually something that's really, really pretty.
Yeah, well, here in Tennessee, I also have a way that I view squirrels, and that's through a sight of my gun.
Yeah. Oh, come on, you get that might be politically correct to say in the U.S., but you cannot say that you are killing. You're not killing squirrels. Have you seen them? The little fluffy tail.
They are rats.
Eyes.
They are rats with fluffy tails. They get into my attic.
That's like.
They ate my wiring harness in my RX-8. Cost me $1,000 to fix.
Yeah, would you kill a dolphin if they did that? I mean,
if a dolphin got in my attic, 2 to the fin. 2 to the fin. Let me know in the chat if you love or hate squirrels. I mean, I know it's kind of rednecky of me to say, but any squirrel gets on my property, that is it. R.I.P. and bye. But I don't go so far as to eat them. I leave them for those giant. What do they call those big ass birds that come around?
You have this outbreak, right? Because the Chinese are eating
bats,
stuff like squirrels and bats. And...
I'll sell them to China. I'll put them in a pallet and send all the dead squirrels to China.
You can sell them.
Yeah. So back to that lens. What kind of camera do you have, and what the heck are you shooting with that thing?
Oh, this is a Sony A7 Mark III, and then that's a camera, and then the lens is, that's a 600 millimeter lens, G Master lens.
Wow, I bet you're getting some incredible shots, aren't you?
This is, you get really close with this. It's like I mean I do squirrels, but this is like you either do squirrels or you do dirty stuff with the camera like this.
Well, I have some non-dirty stuff from you that we can see here. Let's go through some of your shots here, and you can explain to us what we're seeing.
This is taken with the drone. This is with the Mavic 2 Pro. This is Mavic 2 Pro. We're somewhere in the archipelago. This is done with this camera. This is night photography.
Wow.
And that, but that's not with that lens. This is with the, it's a. Once you get into photography, really, lenses the camera is not the thing. It's the lenses. This is a wide-angle lens that I use for astrophotography. When you take pictures of like the Milky Way,
right?
Then I look at that lens. I mean, the lens cap is, you cannot even have a flat lens cap because it's
amazing.
The glass is curved so much.
And that's astrophotography. And Kelly, there's a phone being offered soon that does that really well. Which one is that?
Yeah, the Pixel 4 and Pixel 4 XL both have an astrophotography mode on them that it takes some pretty amazing shots. It really does.
What is involved with that, Mattias? Is it like time lapse, or is it ISO, or is it what is it?
The trick to do a good photo is to be where there's no light pollution. That means you have to be really where it's pitch black. When I was taking this photo, I could not see my hand in front of me. That's how dark it was. And still it looks like it's, you see this sky.
Yeah.
It looks like it's dawn.
Did you,
but,
did you
I could not see it.
Did you add any light? Did you add any light to that tree, or did it just come out?
Yeah, that's called light painting. So otherwise the tree and everything else would be completely black silhouette. So what you do is that you take two pictures. First you take a picture that's perfect for the night sky, and then you take another picture with a different exposure time where you use a flashlight and just paint the tree.
So how long is your exposure on that?
I think here it was like 15 seconds, but that's because this camera is, and that lens is really sucking up the light.
That's awesome.
That's a Milky Way, yeah. You see, I couldn't even hardly see it with my eyes.
So what you do,
pitch black.
What you do is you get like an app on your phone to show you where these constellations are, and then aim your camera towards that. Because otherwise,
this constellation, the Milky Way, is pretty hard to miss.
Well, yeah, but you have it pretty centered. That's
yeah.
amazing stuff there. That's really good. And then here's another one. I'm just going through your Google images here, and this is from the Mavic.
This is from, I think I took this with the Mavic 2 Pro. Yeah,
okay.
That's a night picture. This is just outside of my window. Actually, I live really near this ferry terminal. So there's an archipelago outside that you can only reach with the ferry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was
this is taken also with the Mavic 2 Pro?
Was it spinning at the time?
Yeah, it was spinning. I don't get into the rotors. I mean, the cheap thing is losing your drone, but paying for a new rotor is don't do that.
Now, as far as that big, huge phallic lens that you had, here's a great image. This is so impressive, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
see if I can zoom in
a little bit for the details.
Let me zoom in on that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you, a little bit to the left and you see an American flag there. Zoom in.
What?
What?
No.
I believed you for half a second.
I did too.
I was like, American flag, what?
Wow. But that's taken with this one. Yeah. So you used to. When I grew up as a kid, I had a telescope, and I would not see it as clearly as this. But now with this I took handheld. I just held the camera taking this shot.
It's funny. Sometimes you're out and about and you see a cool, large harvest moon or something, and you take a picture with your cell phone, and it never looks like it does in real life.
Yeah.
That's really
I mean, you can use that strong light that you have, and then turn down the exposure to a way that it looks like this.
So when are we going to see more stuff, more backwards flying on your channel?
Yeah, that's like my one trick pony thing, right?
No, man. I mean, that's
expects me to do backwards fly. Who cares about flying backwards now that you have this FPV stuff? I mean,
of course. Are you discouraged by our buddy Viggo Koch?
Yeah, yes. I've been switching his memory cards while he's been doing his stunts. That's been my role in our joint project.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I can never ever get the time to be as good as him ever, and that's I mean, once you realize how I'm not worthy to even switch his memory cards.
This is Vigo's roller coaster video. This is what killed the hobby for Mattias. After seeing, it's like after you see Picasso paint something, you know, you put away your watercolors, right?
Yeah, that's how it felt.
Right.
You know, in this project, this was my idea, and I was there with the customer together with him. And our idea, or my idea, was that I would do some pullbacks and he would spice it up.
Right.
And yeah, it's like when you bring the new guy to the band and then suddenly the manager just wants that.
Right. I know this guy.
I
know this guy named Paul McCartney. He plays a great tambourine.
Yeah, that's it. I
Right.
know the feeling.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't give up because I doubt that Vigo could do what you do with photography drones.
Well, I wish I believed you, but I think you could just put a drone in his hands.
Yeah, I'm just saying that to make you feel better.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
This motivates me. And in fact, Vigo, our buddy here, gave me the parts list for my 5-inch that I fly and crash, and that Kelly flew the other day. Vigo helped build that. So, yeah, that's absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
but
he's my hero.
He is awesome, and you're awesome too. So, but don't give up on it, man. That whole backwards thing. It's still a thing. There's so many people that want to do that. It's such a great skill to have. You know, a lot of people will fly forwards through stuff and then just reverse it. It's not the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. True. I just bought a drone, anyways, for my son. So I mean, I'm passing it onwards.
What is that? Is that a?
That's what I started flying with. What everybody should start flying with. It's a little cheap Hubsan.
Yeah.
With just no camera or anything. You just fly it line of sight.
That was.
They improved it a lot since I bought my first one. It used to have like a battery. Hatch back here, but and that always broke for me, and now they skipped it altogether. You cannot close it. It's just open here.
Well, that's cool. That's how I got into drones. My girlfriend at the time, for my birthday, she got me a little Hubsan, just like that.
Yeah.
And
that was the end of the marriage,
well,
right? You got into. Now finally we connect the dots.
I still have the Hubsan, but I no longer have the girlfriend.
Yeah.
And
you can
I
only have one constant. The other one has to be a variable.
I have to say that I get more unconditional love from the drone, unfortunately. But anyway, so since you are the backwards flying dude, I came up with a game that we're going to play very quickly for Master Airscrew prizes. And if you don't have a Mavic Air or a Mavic 2, then you just tell me which one you want, and I'm sure we can hook you up. So the game is like Name That Tune or Name That Train. It's called Tune That Name. And what we're going to do is I'm going to play, I have 5 songs, 5 hooks of very popular, everybody should know songs, and I will play the hooks of those songs backwards. And I'm going to pit you against Kelly, and whichever one gets it first will win. So we need people to say, pick me in the chat. And Kelly will be playing for someone, and Mattias will be playing for someone.
Is this a fair contest for me to pick songs versus a radio guy?
These are songs that everybody in the world, even a third world country like Sweden, should know.
The definition by the world is starts and ends in America.
No. So, all right, Kelly, who have you chosen to play for?
Mattias is playing for Zero Cool, and I'm playing for Steve Friend.
Okay. All right. You see, you like the way the American chose for you?
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
This is a setup.
No, this is absolutely not a setup. All right, so we're done picking, and now best out of 5. Okay.
By the way, real quick, Ray Bob's Antics, $75 super chat. Thank you, Ray Bob.
My goodness, Ray Bob. He says cranking up the super chats again, and we're gonna see what a crazy man looks like here in just a little bit. Ray Bob will be on the show later. Thank you, sir. Love you. Mean it. Okay, it's Tune That Name. Here is the backwards tune.
Do we buzz in with our name? Is
Oh,
that how
yes.
we ring in?
Yes. Just wave your hand and say your name. So like, Kelly, Mattias, okay? You ready? And you can guess along in the chat. Here we go. Here's the first. Tune That Name. Once again.
I'm clueless.
Oh, come on.
Well, it sounds like the 80s at least. I can,
Yes.
Is that enough? Is that half a point? I can.
No. Just flip it in your mind. Check it out. Here it is. Everybody in the chat's getting it. Don't look at the chat. Either one of you.
It sounds like Duran Duran, but I don't know what song. Is it Duran Duran?
You have hand? Anyone? Here it is.
Oh, Kelly.
Yes.
Is it Hungry Like the Wolf?
Yes. Hungry Like the Wolf by Duran Duran.
You have to say the answer backwards. Otherwise, it doesn't work, right?
No, that would be
Wolf
too much.
Like Hungry?
Yeah. I can't do that in my brain. All right, so Kelly's up. Here is the next. Tune That Name.
Kelly.
Kelly, yes.
Is that Sweet Child of Mine?
Yes. I think Mattias is catching on, albeit too late.
He has a half a second latency advantage here.
Okay,
the
all right.
internet signal has a,
Okay,
right.
here's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Well, I'll count to 5 before Kelly can call his name out.
Perfect.
Okay.
This one I like.
All right. Here is the next Tune That Name for you. 5, 4, 3. I'll play it again. Hold on. I'll play it again. Let Mattias hear it. 5, 4.
I'm clueless. Okay,
3.
I give it away.
Yes, Kelly?
Hotel California.
Yes! People are getting in the chat, man. What's that, Mattias?
I should know that song. I did not recognize that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here is the last. Wait, how many have we had? 3. Okay. All right. Here's the next one. Everybody should get this. This is easy. Here we go.
Yeah.
Next, Tune That Name. Yes, Mattias.
Where the Streets Have No Names. You too.
Ooh.
No.
Here it is one more time. Tune That Name.
Oh, come on. Can I vote again?
Yeah.
Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
No.
What?
No.
It's
Here it is
U2,
one more
right?
time.
That's half a point.
Everybody got it in the chat. Everybody.
Is it New Year's Day?
No. Back to you, Mattias.
Well, it's U2, right?
Just keep naming U2 songs.
Come on.
He doesn't know anymore.
I still haven't found what I'm looking for, right?
You still haven't found the answer either.
With or without you?
No, forget it. It's Pride in the Name of Love. Goodness. All right, here's the last one. What's the score, Kelly?
Kelly's up 3-0.
Okay, this next one is worth 4 points.
Okay.
Okay? And I'm not giving anything away, but you will have a definite advantage, Mattias, okay?
Okay, stop. I know it.
Well, hold on.
Amadeus.
No, hold on. Here we go, and I'll count down 5, 4, 3. Okay, before Kelly can answer, I'm gonna give you first chance. Here you go. Here's the last one. Yes, Mattias.
Yeah, Dancing Queen with ABBA.
Yeah! The only band from Stockholm. Very good. So Mattias won that with a little bit of help.
Thank you.
So
thank you.
who won? Who won the
Well,
master?
if that one was legitimately worth 4 points,
Yeah.
then he's up 4-3. I think we should do one more song.
That's it. That's all I got. That's it. He wins.
Hey.
So congratulations to who was he playing for Master Airscrew Crew?
Playing for Zero Cool.
There you go. Make sure you email me and remind me that you won something because I'm old and I tend to forget things. Is the iron still on? Hell, I don't know. So yes, Mattias. As we need to move on to our next segment, you have the last word, sir.
Yeah, it's I think I need some inspiration to start doing new things with the drone, and I was discussing this with you, and you had some idea. You made me think about what if you fly and park your drone onto something, then you get a lot of time before the battery goes out.
Right.
You could film something from a really strange place for a long time, And I was adding to that. What if you put it on a windmill and put on time lapse, and the windmill will turn slowly? Then you could get a really long time lapse.
Are you talking about the old-fashioned windmills or the new
renewable energy type windmill?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Probably
man.
a bad idea. I mean, what do you do if it goes into some sleep mode or something?
I don't know, but
Who do you call to climb a windmill to get your drone back?
Yeah, I mean
that's why I want you to try this first.
Well, actually, Kelly and I did try this, and I did some. Yeah, there'll be a video coming up. Do you think I should post that video, Kelly?
Oh, please.
Nope. Well, I did find out it's not illegal to land on things.
It's not.
No, here in the United States, it isn't.
Is it illegal to land on what you were trying to land on this past weekend?
Especially not. A city building is a public building that's accessible by the public. It'd be like sitting on a bench at City Hall. Mm-hmm. You can do that. Now, the risk is that it blows off, it lands on the roof, you have to retrieve it, and then it's a whole kerfuffle. But that's, risk versus reward. What you gonna do? So you have more fun things to land on over there. So you do it first. You go first. You jump off the bridge first, and then I'll go. I promise.
I would do that with my Mavic Air if I could find it. I lost it. I haven't seen it for a year. I don't know where it is. I think I sold the car and maybe I left it in there. And I was so happy about that deal, and now I don't feel any happy anymore.
Did you sell?
Maybe that's why you took the price.
Did you sell your car to buy that big ass lens? Did you? You did, didn't you?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope you find it, and I hope you start posting more backwards videos on YouTube. There's a link in the description if you want to check out his channel. And as always, Mattias, thank you so much for being on. When are you coming back to the United States and coming to hang out again?
I don't know, but last time I flew was almost when we met there. So, and I've looked at that video many times. That was really nice bromance.
It was a fun day, and you can scroll back through my videos and look for the one that says Ken visits Sweden, when it was really,
which you did not do.
I did not do. It was at Cincinnati, wasn't it?
Yeah,
we were in Cincinnati / Sweden. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much for being on, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Take care. Bye-bye.
See you, bud.
Now it's time for the next thing that's gonna happen. And here it is.
All right. The next thing that's going to happen is... What is the next thing that's going to happen?
Can I have just a moment?
Sure, have a moment.
In all sincerity, I want to apologize for what just happened on the show. I disgraced my family. I disgraced myself. I let the viewers down. And if I ever lose, ever again, during Tune That Name, I will leave this show not for a week, not for a month, not for a year, but forever.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sorry.
Well, truth be told, I was trying to be polite to our guest and kind of let him win. It's kind of like when you let your baby sister be the banker in Monopoly. She's going to cheat, but you let her. Oh my gosh. John Da! John Da! A £2 super chat. Wish Jimmy J a happy anniversary. Happy anniversary, Jimmy J! Thank you, sir. Did we miss any other super chats or anything?
Oh man, I'd have to scroll way back. Going way back. After all those pick me.
Okay. I have something that I want to share, and this was a letter that came in from someone named Jack.
Oh.
And let me just make sure I have all my screens proper here. I'm going to click that and put this, and then go back over here like that, and then close that, and then click on that, and then over there like that. Okay.
Oh my.
Hello, Ken. My brand new DJI Mavic Mini has been snared between the branches of a 60-foot high male Osage orange tree in my backyard. It's hopelessly stuck there, and the additional $39 I spent on top of the $700 for the total package is useless. Useless! Until I can get the drone back down. DJI said they'll replace it, but I have to send them the carcass. And I can't figure out a way, legally, I can't shoot it down. I was wondering if you had ever encountered such a problem. I am 72 years old, and I am too old to do much of anything else. It looks like this is another thing I won't be able to do anymore unless you can come up with a way of getting this thing down, short of cutting down the tree. I've watched enough of your product to know that you are the best one to contact. Also, you love Mazda sports cars, and that's cool. Thanks for your assistance in figuring a way to get this thing down. So, Kelly, I offered him a solution.
Yes.
What do you think that solution was?
To pee it out.
Pee it out is always. Pee it out is the duct tape of solutions. No. No. Here's what I said to him. I said, hey, Jack, that's a tremendously difficult situation. But you do have options. The first one is use a 61-foot pole and poke it out of the tree. And then I said, actually, no, what he could do is call the fire department. They actually do rescue cats and things from trees. And as a taxpayer, you are entitled to this service. Plus, who wouldn't want to help an old fella get his toy back? Try to look super sad when they arrive.
So you're saying shoot a cat up into the tree, hope it lands close to the drone, then call the fire department and they get the drone and the cat out.
Right. Make sure the cat's on fire, then pee the cat out. Yeah. Now, I did also say I have been in that situation, and it is very important to have a good visual observer so that you can avoid being in those type of situations. Am I right, Kelly? It's so important to have a good visual observer.
No comment.
Why would there be no comment from you? Why would that be, Kelly Green?
If you don't have video proof, then there's no need for me to talk about it.
It's as if it happened yesterday. Yeah, I wasn't going to show you this, but my spotter didn't spot it. That's my Inspire 2 in a tree. Now, how did that happen? Well, we were out on a farm one day, just having a grand old time. It's a beautiful day, hot summer day out at the farm. We were invited out there to film the combines. And you know it's always fun to film the combines. And I was getting this great shot, and Kelly had his vest on, his FAA vest, saying, I'm a spotter. I'm a really good spotter. I'm a good, better friend. And I was like, cool, man, I got this. All right, you watching? You watching? We good? Okay. I got this. Oh, this is a great shot, Kelly. You watching? You a good visual observer, Kelly? Yeah, he says, yeah, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's good. Yeah, I'm getting this good shot. This farmer's gonna like this. Great. And then, oh no! Ah, Kelly. Then everything changed. And I knew our friendship was being tested at that moment. And I said to myself, self, what's more important, our friendship or the drone? And the next day I decided it was probably the drone was more important. Yeah. It's a sad day, man.
Nobody ever saw me in that video. If there was no video proof, was I there?
Oh, Kelly. Man, I was, the veins were popping out that day, man. I thought I was going to have an aneurysm.
What you didn't tell them is what happened after it got stuck when you tried to retrieve it from the tree. You successfully got it out of the tree without any damage, but as it was falling, it hit a truck. Was that my fault it hit that truck?
Farmer Brown had to go get a ladder. He brought the ladder out. Ladder's like 3 feet too short. So he got his truck. We put the ladder on the truck. So I get up and I'm like, I could barely reach it. And when I moved it, it was so precarious it just fell and landed on the truck. Didn't hurt the truck, but it really, ooh boy, it did a number on that Inspire 2. But luckily I had DJI Care and Refresh, and all was well. I think I need
and I haven't spotted for him since.
Dude, oh, man, I still think about that, but you know, it's okay. Everything's good. Let's move on. I can't. What are you gonna do? It happened. It happened.
And that, I've known Ken for 27 years now.
Whew, that's a long time.
And that was the only time I ever saw him cry.
You know what I need right now? I think everybody needs a little bit of the Raz to the Mattias. Yes, let's head into the Raz chamber. I would like to take this moment to thank everyone. If you're new to the stream, please let me know. And yeah, this is a little weird, but it's just a moment, like a 7th inning stretch where we gonna relax a little bit and let all the blue and purple goo go betwixt our toes. It's a calming effect. Nothing can go wrong. Everybody knows how to spot a drone when we're in the Raz. Good times. Yeah. And just remember, there's no farting in the Raz. Yeah. And we're back. That is so weird. Anyway, wow. I've got a lot of videos to get to.
All right.
And this one is on the FPV tip, yo. You know, I love FPV. You don't like the FPV, and that's fine. But
I don't mind the FPV. I don't like when you say this is on the FPV tip, yo.
Oh, I'm just trying to be hip. In fact, I know I may have aged out of being able to say it, but I'm going to start with all of my YouTube videos. I'm going to be like, yo, it's your boy Ken! Smash that like button! Or whatever, you know. Whoa! So that's what I'm going to do. You know, just, I want to be down. All right, so this is from Graham. Quick message, he just says, Ken, Graham here again. Here is one of my FPV flights. Enjoy. Cheers, Ken. Have a good one. And this is pretty cool. And this is how I want to learn to fly one day. Like old Graham. Do it!
Yeah.
What was your biggest problem with trying to fly a FPV drone?
It was a lot of fun without the goggles. When I put the goggles on, I was just lost. I couldn't tell where I was going. My perspective was way off. I just couldn't figure it out.
Well, that's kind of the whole thing with FPV, man. Nobody flies FPV line of sight. Nobody does that. It's all about flying like a bird.
So you're saying I could be the first. That could be my gimmick.
You would not be able to tell where you are. I just don't understand why you would think that was even easier.
Well.
Uh-oh. What's he going to do here?
Oh, he's not going to do that.
I think he is. Do it, Graham.
Don't do it.
Oh, he changed his mind. Oh, no, he's just ramping up.
He is ramping up.
Yeah, Graham. Nice. So you're never, ever going to try FPV again, Kelly?
Not unless I can fly it line of sight.
You can't do the FPV without the V.
I can do it.
You can't do FP.
Here's the thing, for people watching this show right now that Ken hasn't told you, we flew his FPV drone 4 times. He flew it 3 times with the goggles, crashed it all 3 times. I flew it line of sight and did not crash it.
Yeah, you went 22 feet
hit the
away.
applause sound effect right now, please.
You went 22 feet away. That's all you get. A little bit more. There you go.
Yes.
22 feet away.
The FPV.
Good job. Okay. So, there's a new thing that I would like to do on this channel to kind of welcome our pals from Master Airscrew. And that is, we're going to give someone props. Get it? I'm trying to start this thing every week where we're going to give the person who does some kind of innovative or creative video. And the first winner tonight is a guy named Andrew Leggett. And he sent in 2 videos. So we're going to give him props for this. He says, hey, Ken. So I'll just go ahead and start this email like 99% of everyone else saying, I'm a big fan of your channel. And that's a good way to do it, Andrew. You have the gift of being able to teach while being entertaining. As I am a community college instructor, I greatly appreciate this about you and your channel. I teach precision agriculture for Blue Mountain Community College in Hermiston, Oregon, and I'm a Part 107 certified pilot. In our program, we have many, many drones, and I'm sending you a link to 2 videos. I shot one on my family's farm near Haines, Oregon, with 2 different drones. The first one is a near miss. So here is the first one. This is the near miss. And he put the music in. This is all his editing. He is just filming that tractor going sideways.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. He said, my heart sunk to the bottom of my stomach on this flight. So you can see kind of what's going to happen before it happens as those poles are separated by a certain distance. Whoo! Now that was close. Let's see it again. So not only did he just almost miss the pole, but the wire as well.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Good lordy, lordy, lord. Nice. Yeah. And on he goes into the rest. Yeah. So now, the second one is a thermal video. He said he shot with a Parrot and Anafi thermal. I was flying in a nearby pasture when I thought I would fly into my sister's yard to see if anyone was around. And I found my nephew out playing, and he did an impromptu show for me. That's him and the dog. And I think he's calling this the Thermal Cam Jam. Let's drop some tunes in there. Yeah! Do the Thermal Cam Jam! Oh, yeah! Woo! Break it down one time. Now that's a cool nephew.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you for sending that in, Andrew Leggett. And you are the first recipient of the props. We give you props, sir, from Master Airscrew. Thank you very much.
Online at masterairscrew.com.
Oh, wait, hold on. We got to do it. Hold on. Say it again and do the thumbs up.
Online at masterairscrew.com.
Arbad with a $5 super chat. You miss my super chats every week. It must be because I'm a Yankee. No, man, I'm from Philadelphia. Come on. Forgiven for a shout out to my awesome, beautiful, and brilliant wife, Roro. Thanks. Any wife named Roro, that's a keeper right there.
Roro in the house.
Roro! What do you think Roro's? What do you think that's short for?
That's short for
Roxanne? No,
Rwanda.
Rwanda, maybe? Yeah.
Rwanda.
Yeah. So the viewer video of the week tonight, and we're not at that point yet, but it is fantastic. So please don't leave yet. We have 1 second song coming up, In fact, let's do that after one more video. So,
and we've got a mystery opponent tonight?
A mystery opponent. Yeah.
Do
now,
I know this person?
Oh, yes. Everybody knows this person.
Oh, dear.
So, you choose which video you'd like. Do you want to see a pretty lighthouse? Or do you want to see somebody flying a drone at an airport?
I think I'm going to go lighthouse.
Okay. This is from TJ Grady. I was in North Carolina last week and was able to see my first functioning lighthouse. Not the greatest video due to 20-mile-an-hour winds, so I had to keep it short. Thanks for the view, and I look forward to TNL. TJ to the Grady, yo. Here it is. This is the Oak Island Lighthouse.
All right, still pretty crazy windy out here, but we're going to go check out a lighthouse on Oak Island. Hope you guys enjoy.
I noticed he had a Lume Cube strobe thing on the top. That's good. All links in the description for discount codes of everything. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that doesn't look light at all. It looks kind of heavy.
Hey!
Hey! TJ's a big supporter of the channel, and I thank him and everyone else. If you would like to support the channel on Patreon, you can do that. Link in the description. Just started doing that.
We need to take up a donation in the chat and the super chats to get that roof fixed.
Yeah. Looks like there might have been some serious winds out there. That's awesome. Thank you, TJ.
Good.
Wonderful.
Great job.
So now, oh, by the way, if you want to send in a video, and you can, send it to kenheronupload@gmail.com.
Somebody in the chat named John Darnbro.
Ajah! 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 New people watch are like, what is he having a stroke? Is he stroking out? Well, no, Darnbro, he's from the UK. So in the UK they say Darnbro, right? Like Darnbro. And here in the United States we say Darnbro. So that's why I say it. Ajah! And we got to pound it. Yeah. All right. Very good. Oh, wait. That wasn't the one. That's the one. No, that wasn't the one. Where's the one I had just had? I wanted to play that. That's it. Okay. So now while we bring in our mystery guest to play you a 1-second song, why don't you tell us a joke?
Did you hear about the semicolon that broke the law?
Mm-mm.
He was given 2 consecutive sentences.
One more, please.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you call a bee that can't make up its mind?
What?
A maybe. A maybe?
That's all right. Hey, Joe Blaylock with a 20-pounder. Oh, no, it's $20. Thank you so much, Ken. Always look forward to TNL. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Mike Roche. Hey, man, thanks for joining us.
Hey, guys. Hey, Kelly.
Kelly.
Hey, Mike.
Hey,
if
I'm here to take on a professional today.
Yeah, if you've seen 1-second song in the past, you know that Mike is always there with the correct answer in the chat.
He's one of the best.
And by the way, really FPV with a $4 one. I just had pigeon jerky on my pizza. Did you have pigeon jerky on your pizza, or did you have pizza on your pigeon jerky? That's the question. So tonight, I have 1-second songs for these guys to go head to head. Loser leaves town. Here is Kelly to tell you exactly how this works.
So Ken will be playing a 1-second clip of a famous song, a popular song, probably from the past. And the first one to name it gets a point. The one with the most points at the end of the round wins the prize for his contestant. Now, I guess Mike's probably going to be playing for himself, and I'll be playing for somebody in the chat.
No, you're each going to be playing for someone. So say, pick me as the super chats went by. I'm sorry about that.
All right, Mike, you pick yours. I'll pick mine.
All right, you pick somebody to play for, Mike.
Let's see. Who's looking for... What's the prize?
$1,000 cash.
No, the prize is from Freewell. Freewellgear.com. They supplies the prize tonight with filters for any camera, any drone. You just tell them what you want. These are for the Osmo Action in a magnetic case. Fancy. Over $100 value, so that's going to be big, big, big. So pick me in the chat. Mike, who are you playing for?
I will pick Chris Hope.
Oh, okay. No nepotism there. So we're playing for Chris Hope. And Kelly, who are you playing for?
I'm playing for Octavius Shropshire.
Are you kidding?
You know him?
One of the best names ever. No.
I don't either.
That's fantastic. All right. Play along in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 second song.
It's a song, it's a song, it's a 1 second song. So it's way too short for you to try to sing along. It's a song, it's a song, it's a 1 second song. Take a guess and see if you're right or wrong. It's a song, it's a song, it's a 1 second song. You can win a prize made in Hong Kong.
All right. So, I believe it will be songs from the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Oh, dear.
And I'm mixing these up. Some of Mike will be better at some of them, and Kelly will be better at some, but I tried to make it evenly matched, okay? So, play along in the chat. Here is your first, and by the way, this is new viewers. This is our way of beating the YouTube copyright thing. Because if you only play a second.
Who calls it first? Or
yeah, whoever ring in with your name.
Yes,
You'll just shout out Mike.
Yeah, use your name as your buzzer. Okay?
Okay.
Here is the first 1 second song. Again. And I have a different part of the song if you need it. Wow, people in the chat are already... It might be easier when you're not on the show. You know, like when you're watching Jeopardy from your couch. So here
People
is...
already getting this in the chat?
Yeah. Here is a different part of the song.
Mike.
Once again.
Mike.
Oh, yes, Mike?
That would be
Kelly.
Back in Black.
I think he took too much time.
No, he got it. One for Mike. Very good. And very good people in the chat. All right. Here is your next 1 second song. Mike's specialty is the 60s.
Kelly?
Yes, Kelly?
Downtown?
What is it?
Downtown?
Chance to Steal, Mike.
Can I hear it one more time? I've got nothing on that one.
Is this Band of Gold?
Oh.
Band of Gold by Frida Payne. Yes, I went on deep cuts. Deep undercover. All right. Let's see. No, not that one. Okay. Here is your next 1 second song.
Kelly.
Oh, I think Mike had it. Yes?
Heart of Glass.
Wow! Yeah. Now,
Kelly rang in first in the chat. What did you hear?
No.
You have to keep in mind there's a little bit of lag. Where are you in the world there, Mike?
I'm way up north.
Oh, so far. So laggy.
Syracuse, New York.
Oh, yeah. All right. Here's the next one. More in Kelly's wheelhouse, probably. And this is 1 second from anywhere in the song, not just the beginning or the hook or whatever. Phantom Panic says, no clue. Oh, wow. Lon got it. No, look. Now, you're not looking at the chat, are you, Mike?
No.
Okay. Lon got it. That's great. You're going to kick yourself when you don't get this, Kelly. Time's up on that. That is The Clash, London's Calling. London Calling. Yeah.
Tough one. You are going deep cut.
Yeah, man, of course. All right. Let's head over to Mike's wheelhouse.
Uh-oh.
One more time. Is it easier when you're not on the show, Mike?
Yes. Yes. The pressure's not on.
No pressure. You just relax. We're all friends here.
Sad eyes.
Use your name as your buzzer.
Mike.
Yes, Mike.
Sad eyes.
No. Chance to steal Kelly.
Can I hear it one more time?
Yeah. Whoop. Beep it.
Glad eyes.
No. Wow, everybody's getting the chat. That's Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young, Ohio. For dead in Ohio. All right. I guarantee you, Mike, Kelly will get this. What's the score?
He's up 2-0.
All right, here's the next one. Kelly, are you trying to be nice? No mercy.
One more time.
See, if I play it over and over again, it kind of loses its context.
I just don't know it.
What your brain does, it fills out the rest. Come on, Kelly.
Oh. I heard a little bit of something different in that one. It's Depeche Mode.
Use your name as your buzzer.
Kelly.
Yes?
Personal Jesus?
Yes! Woo! Kelly. Man. Everybody in the chat got that one.
Ooh.
All right.
I think I've lost all confidence after last week when I lost to Ashley.
You know what? We were just driving in the car on our way to crash FPV drones, and Kelly, he had a sad look on his face. I said, "What's wrong?" He said, "I'm still reeling from the Ashley loss." It's so funny. All right. All right, here is the next one.
Kelly.
Yes, Kelly.
Is that Boys of Summer?
Yes, Don Henley, The Boys of Summer.
Right.
Oh, man. Mike. Come on, Mike. Come on. All right, here's the next one. Mike's got his headphones on. Here it is. 1 second song. Mike's got it. Mike's got it. I can see it in his eyes.
One more time.
What you got?
I don't know it.
Mike, I'll take a shot.
What's your guess?
While my guitar gently weeps.
Close.
Oh.
George Harrison, My Sweet Lord.
That's
what I was going to say, but you didn't give me a chance, so I'll take the point.
Okay.
I had no idea.
All right. Now, this is now, Mike, you did say your specialty was 60s, right?
Yeah.
All right, then.
Yep.
You can almost hear it playing in his brain. Here it comes. Here it comes. Name is your buzzer. Name is your buzzer.
Don't know it.
Mike.
Yes, Mike.
Drives me crazy.
It's somebody's name, but I can't think. It's got a name in it, but I don't
My
know
mother's name. It's Walk Away Renee. Just walk away, Renee. Yeah, that's how I know that song.
Train wreck. This is an absolute train wreck tonight.
Now, this one, everybody will get. I expect everyone in the chat to get this. And I don't know why your picture keeps... All right. Here we go. This is all you, Mike.
Kelly.
Yes, Kelly.
Walk on the Wild Side.
Yeah.
Yes. Lou Reed, Walk on the Wild Side.
Oh.
All right.
What do you think about that, Mike?
Oh, what's the score?
You're going down.
It's up 3-2.
Oh, all right. Here is the next one.
1, 2.
Kelly.
1, 2.
Yes?
Mike.
Mike?
Kelly.
Yes, Kelly?
No.
Yes, Kelly?
Hey, yeah. Hey, ya.
Yes, it's Outkast. Hey, ya. Oh. Crunch time. All right.
Remember,
now-
Mike, to be the man, you've got to beat the man.
Oh, he's already talking smack. Even before the Iowa caucus is finished. All right. Here we go. This is the next one, and this is a deep cut. I will give you a hint. This wasn't a huge hit. It was a response song to someone dying. All right.
Decade. What decade?
80s.
Oh.
Here it is.
Kelly?
Yes, Kelly?
Empty Garden?
Yes! Elton John, Empty Garden. In your empty garden, Johnny. Of course, a song about the assassination of John Lennon. All right, just a few more.
Mike, you may not have known this, but you're going face to face with the kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine ride, jet flying son of a gun.
Oh man!
I got news for you, Kelly.
Yeah,
It's Nature Boy Mike Roach. Okay.
So meow. All right. You still have a chance to bring it back.
Okay.
This next one's worth 10 points. Just kidding. All right. Here's the next one.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
Come on, chat. Who's got it? Galveston School of Cooking says, "Smart girl."
Yes, I would.
Got to be 60s or 70s.
I'll give you the next line.
Yes, I would.
If I only could, I surely would. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, drawing a blank.
Simon and
This is
Garfunkel.
I thought it was Simon and Garfunkel.
Elasa, if I could, yeah.
Yes, I would.
Like I'd rather be a hammer than a nail kind of thing. All right. Oh boy. All right, here's the next one. And I have two parts of this song. I'll give you the other part if you need it.
Kelly?
Yes, Kelly?
Kiss.
And the other part of the song is
Prince.
Yeah. Oh, Mike, I'm so sorry. It's almost over.
Oh,
it's almost over. Here is the next 1 second song as we near the end.
Why people break up?
Mike.
Yes, Mike.
Kelly.
I'm so in love with you. By Allring.
No. Kelly, Chance to Steal.
Let's Stay Together.
Yes, by Al Green.
And I knew the song got the name wrong.
You know what's going to happen? You're going to watch this later, Mike, and you're going to be punching your computer. Why didn't I know that? All right. We're down to the last three.
Together.
Yeah, now he's got it.
Yeah.
All right. Here is the next one. I think you can get it from just this little bit. One more, just for the people in the chat.
Kelly?
Yes, Kelly?
Push It.
By Salt and Pepper, yes. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Did you know that song at all, Mike?
Push It Good?
Yeah, that's the one. But baby, baby. All right, down the last two. Down the last two. What's the score?
The score is Kelly 8, Mike 2.
Mike, you have no chance.
Oh,
But-
redemption. A little
Yeah,
bit of redemption.
here we go. A little redemption for you.
Kelly.
Yes, Kelly?
Lovely Day, Bill Withers.
Oh, my goodness. You got it from just that?
That was my alarm on my phone for probably about 5 years.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Mike.
that's not fair.
Sometimes you just hit a stroke of luck.
I'm sorry, Mike. Okay, here is the last one. What's the score?
Kelly 9, Mike 2.
This is for 10 points.
No, it's not.
No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go.
I could smile.
Kelly.
Yes, Kelly?
I could smile.
It's Roy Orbison. It is
Chance to steal, Mike.
Roy Orbison, In Dreams.
I could smile.
Kelly, one more chance to steal.
I'm going to kick myself when you tell me it's not Pretty Woman.
I could smile.
He hit this huge note in this song.
Oh! One more shot, Mike. One more.
I could smile.
Everybody in the chat got it. How's that make you feel?
Yeah, it's like a big no.
Crying over you.
Oh! Mike got it. A little bit of redemption there at the end.
A little, yeah.
Yeah. So what was the final score?
Final score was Kelly 9, Mike 3.
Very good. And who won? Who won?
Kelly's back, baby.
Who won the freewellgear.com filters?
The world famous but locally unknown Octavius Shropshire.
Fantastic. That is just fun to say. And now, as you know, at the end, you know, all those little bits of songs just teasing you. We have to hear a whole song, don't we?
You are not going to try and hit that note. Stand back.
If me singing makes you cringe, now's the time to mute.
All eyes on Ken. This ought to be worth the price of admission right here.
It's a little bit of self-indulgence on the channel. All right. Wrong button. There we go. I was alright for a while. I could smile for a while. Then I saw you last night. You held my hand so tight as you stopped to say hello. Though you wished me well, you couldn't tell that I'd been crying over you, crying over you. Then you said so long, left me standing all alone, alone and crying, 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 crying. It's hard to understand, but the touch of your hand can start me crying. I thought that I was over you, but it's true, so true. I love you even more than I did before. But darling, what can I do for you? Don't love me, and I'll always be crying over you, crying over you. Yes, now you're gone, and from this moment on, I'll be crying, 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 yes, crying, crying. Thank you very much.
Oh, beautiful.
You know, when I practiced it 20 times earlier today, I nailed it.
That was awesome.
I did. I was so dreading that note.
People were asking in the chat if you were using auto-tune for that. I think it was obvious near the end that maybe you weren't.
If I hadn't talked for 2 hours before it, I could have done it. I apologize. Anyway, Mike, thank you for being on.
Oh, thank you, Ken.
And for stand up to the challenge.
Kelly, anytime. Anywhere.
Ain't gonna be no rematch.
Oh, snap.
That's what Apollo Creed said.
Them's fighting words. Hold on. Get right up in your face. There you go. Mike, thanks so much.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
And bye, my friend.
Bye.
All right. Well, he's a good guy.
I was nervous about that one because it really is a different story when you're playing the game as opposed to when you're just listening to the game. It's kind of like watching Wheel of Fortune or being on Wheel of Fortune, you know?
Totally true. Totally true. I'm telling you, I practiced that song probably 20 times, and I was like, yes, nailed it. And then it all fell apart.
I think you should release an EP one day in your merch store.
Of all my destroying of popular songs?
To my ears, it sounded good as gold.
Oh, well, that's nice of you to say. A few things I want to mention. In just a moment or two, I'm going to draw for this from GPC, and we thank them very much for offering that up. Hopefully nobody from Australia wins, because mailing 10 pounds of case to Australia, well, that would bankrupt me. So I thank you very much for supporting the channel. And there's a new way to support the channel. You don't have to just Ray Bob it up and put money in the super chats, although I thank you. UAV of Texas, $10 super chat. Well done. Ken. Oh my gosh! Did Ray Bob's
did he ever?
$100 super chat. Hell yeah, way to make Roy roll over in his grave. Well, that wasn't my intention. You know what? Let's go ahead and bring in Ray Bob, because he's such a big supporter of this channel, and I have a little bit of a surprise for him.
Uh-oh.
So here is Kelly with a joke as I bring in the famous Ray Bob.
Yeah, I'll just thank a couple of folks on the chat here. Super chat, Jason Keller, $10. I would like to pre-order Ken's new EP when it's released. And Quentin Thompson, $4.99. Kelly was playing in God mode. Awesome show. Chat here. Jason Keller, $10.
We're going to open up a hole in time.
And Quentin Thompson, $4.99.
Go ahead and stop the stream there, if you would. Stop watching so we don't...
We're going to open up a hole in time.
Ray Bob. Welcome to the show. Ray Bob? Hey, man, how you doing? Welcome to the show, buddy.
Doing good, man. How about you?
Pretty good. You know, I want to thank you in front of everybody for being such a huge supporter of the show. Your generosity apparently knows no bounds, and you're just awesome, and we appreciate it very much, most sincerely.
Look, man, can I tell you why?
Yeah, please.
So when I first started this thing, and I started getting into drones, and I was on your show one time before, and I was explaining how I've only been doing this for about a year now, and I reached out to you, Ready Set Drone Guy, 51 Drones, Haya Kestelou, everybody who had an email address on the internet, and you responded, and you took the time to talk to me on the phone. You helped me, and dude, I've got the utmost respect for you.
Well, thanks, man. And those other guys, they're really great people as well. I'm sure they were just busy or whatever. I don't have a job, so I can, I just do this, so I can.
I'm not saying anything against them.
Yeah.
It's just you just seem to be a genuine. I've had interaction with you, and it just really, I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you. My genuine, sincere coach has been working with me. But what I wanted to do for you, if we can give back to Ray Bob, you are trying to start your channel, and one of the best videos I saw on your channel, there's a link in the description, by the way, was that you were frustrated because you couldn't do live streaming because you didn't have enough views or subscribers, right?
Yeah, I didn't know that you have to have 1,000 people. And look, man, I had 9 people, and I went on your show a few months ago, and it jumped from 9 to 119. So, I mean, amazing. And then I tried to do my first live, and it didn't work out. And I don't know, man. It's kind of been a struggle since then.
Well, maybe we can help you out tonight. If you're watching and you feel so inclined, go ahead and subscribe to Ray Bob's channel. I know from experience that seeing subscribers come in and your channel growing is so encouraging, and it really energizes you to keep going. And I appreciate it, and I know Ray Bob would.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, and another thing that I have for you as I go over here to let everybody know that right now you can support me on Patreon. I'll just go to my Patreon page and show everybody. So there's a link in the description for this. You can become a patron. Is it a patron or patron or whatever? Be a patron. Anyway, so I have several tiers here. The first one is the Heron Birds. It's $2 a month. Pigeon Jerky Gang, I have a few people in that. I think I have 5 or 6 patrons right now. And then the Razketeers, $20 a month. And you can join any one of those. And there will be future benefits as I learn Patreon and figure out how to do that.
You need to start a Patron, yeah.
Yeah. But the thing that I wanted to show you is down here. Show more levels. And I did this just for you, my friend. This could be a tier of just one. You can support the channel by becoming a Ray Bob.
Amazing.
Look at that. So you can be
your first Ray Bob.
Yeah, you can be in the Ray Bobs. And there's your picture there. And I just wanted to say that I really do appreciate everything that you have done for the channel.
I promise you, I will subscribe to my namesake.
And you know what? I have T-shirts made with "I'm a Ray Bob" on it for anyone who's in there, and also the Razketeer. If you're a Razketeer, I'll send you a Razketeer shirt for joining and being a Razketeer.
Amazing.
Yeah. So there's a link in the description if you want to support that way. Also, or you could just keep doing what TJ Grady just did. $10 super chat. Totally agree with Ray Bob. You are very good at helping out the drone community. Well, thank you guys.
And thanks to Really FPV, $1.99, and a salute to Ray Bob.
Heck yeah. And now here's Ray Bob with a joke.
Okay. Ray Bob with a joke. Yeah, it'd been nice if I'd had a setup. But,
and I like putting people on the spot. If you don't
come
have
on,
a joke,
Ray Bob, I come up with my jokes right off the top of my head.
Oh, yeah.
but you're a pro.
Here is Kelly with Ray Bob's joke.
I will say I was once told I had the perfect face for radio, so
there you go. That's why we were in radio. Kelly, what is your joke for Ray Bob?
A skeleton walks into a bar and says, "I'll have a beer and a mop."
Okay.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why did the cat stop playing basketball?
Why?
He threw up too many hairballs.
Oh, as in like air balls. Wow, that's terrible. It was bad. Back to you, Kelly.
I have one, but I don't know if it's
Oh, no. If you have to nope. If you have to think about it, if you pause before, if you look around the room first, don't tell the joke.
There's no profanity involved.
Nope. You scare me. I love you, but you scare me. No. But hey, email to me. But Ray Bob, thank you so much. I hope people are subscribing to you, and we appreciate you being on. Thank you, sir.
Ken, you're a great guy, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, you have a good night, my friend.
Good night.
See you, man. Love that Ray Bob.
He's awesome. By the way, you'll find a link to his YouTube channel in the chat if you want to just click and subscribe.
He looks like a Ray Bob.
He does. What states he live in? Where is he?
He lives in the state of confusion.
Ah.
I don't know where he is, but I talked to him earlier today, and he had just fixed a tire or something. So it's not like, he's an investment banker or anything. He works, he's a working man. He works for his money, and he's wanting to share it with this channel and the community, and I appreciate the hell out of it.
Respect that.
Yes, sir.
Do we need to thank a sponsor?
Oh, you know what? You're absolutely right.
How about RemotePilot101.com?
Without RemotePilot101.com, the lights would be off here.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you very much to Jason Shappert and the entire gang there. Now, I'll show you the website. Keep in mind, if you're going to sign up, it's for life.
It is.
For life. So you can get the complete course, recurrent course for life, $149, or you can put in Heron 18 and knock that down to $104. You can't shake a stick at that. This is all video-based curriculum to study for your Part 107 test. And Kelly, a lot of people have been asking me, what is the recurrent test like?
I thought it was tougher than the original test. I really thought it was very difficult, but I went back and I took the recurrent course at remotepilot101.com. And the best thing about it is they give you sample questions. There's a sample test at the end of each lesson, so you can kind of brush up and you know what's coming. And some of those exact questions that are in the course are going to be on the test, remotepilot101.com. If you don't have your Part 107, what are you waiting for?
That's right. And it's always up to date. He's always adding, updating the curriculum, and he's got a YouTube channel. There's a link in the description. If something new comes out, he puts it on YouTube for free. If you have any questions, even if you're not joined, you can contact them and just ask them a question if you have it. They are a great, great source of information. RemotePilot101.com. Love you. Mean it. Here's a virtual hug from Kelly. And that insincere pat. You know, when you hug a dude, you're like, come here, buddy. If you don't do the pat, then it's just weird, right?
How many times do you pat when you do the dude hug? Is it a 2-pat or a 3-pat?
If it's an old friend, I'll go like, bam, like that.
1 pat.
One pat. How many pats do I give you?
I don't let you hug me.
Kelly doesn't like being touched. That's totally true. He's a germaphobe. We got to play the germaphobe game again. Ah, it's so fun. Take a person's insecurities and turn it into a game show. That's what I say. So, all right, what else? Did I mention that I did. I'm going to Maryland this weekend. I'm one of the few in the country that have a daytime waiver, which kind of sounds funny since you're flying at night. It's 14 CFR Part 107.29, and I think there's only like 4,000 of us that have this thing. I keep promising everybody a video on how I did it, which it's not that difficult, but it is a lot of crossing the T's and dotting the I's. I will do a video that will be very helpful in getting that process done. The waivers are good for 4 years. So that lasts longer than the Part 107.
Your license.
Right, which, I don't know, doesn't make a lot of sense, but hey, it's a government agency. So,
quick question.
Yeah.
When you took the recurrent test and passed and got your license renewed, did they send you another plastic license in the mail, or is it just the piece of paper that's your license now?
It's the piece of paper. If you have that, I don't have my wallet with me, but you know, that little cool thing that's on a card that says, I'm cool, I can fly a drone legally, beep, beep, bop. Well, I don't think they send you another one of those. They just give you that document, the 8.5 by 11 sheet, and I just throw that in a case.
Isn't that kind of lame, though? I like that little plastic license.
You can flash that out. Whoosh,
there's some clout with that.
And you can put it in your vest and look official.
Yes.
You can also print out a PDF of it, just put a little thing in there, whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's what they do. And it's $160 now to take the test. And there's a whole host of things that you need to get your, what was that, the number you need to get? Well, you need to go to remotepilot101.com to find out all that information. All right, there were some things I wanted to play here before we get to the viewer video of the week. I did that. You want to see another close call?
Nah.
I've had this for a while, and I apologize if you send in your video to this email address. I only check this about once or twice a week. So if I don't reply, it doesn't mean I don't love you, because I do. And so this one is from Bob Lewis. It's a close call. Check this out. Is he going to hit the store?
A close call at Bed Bath & Beyond.
What in the heck? Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I know what's going to happen. No! No! Oh, man. That was pretty doggone close, man. If you, Kelly, you okay, bud? If you have a close call,
calls like that.
Send it in, Ken Heron upload at gmail.com. Now, I guess it's probably time to do a drawing, isn't it?
A drawing?
A drawing for the GPC case. This is the GPC Phantom 4 props off case. You know, one of the things I like about GPC cases is that they're blue and they're so well made. And check this out. I don't know if you can see it in here. It's got a little pad for the camera.
Oh yeah.
So like, you know, you put that in and it's made to where you can just put it in there without the clamp and it holds it. So that's clever.
Nice.
It's got space for a whole ton of batteries. It comes with a lanyard. And what does it smell like, Kelly?
It smells like another successful flight.
They say it smells like orange.
Oh yeah.
But aren't you going to find out for yourself and get one?
And they do backpacks too. I've got a backpack for my Mavic 2 Pro that they did for me. And
Oh, that's right.
Love it. I love it.
So this drawing is from people who entered via the Phantom is the king of all drones video. If you're in that, then you have a chance. If not, just sit back and see who wins. Let's go to the Decideratron 5000.
Did you upgrade?
I did. It was the 4000.
Yeah.
Gonna put the URL in here. Man, Roy Orbison killed my voice. All right, filtering out here. How many people commented? Ooh. All right, so 949 people. And I asked you to say the Phantom 4 is the best drone ever, case closed. And let's see who said that and who wins. Christopher Tuma! Congratulations to you, buddy. You just won this case. And remember, it's not a tumor.
It might be a tumor.
Christopher Tuma. It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
Congrats, bud. Make sure you email me and say, hey, give me that case, and I'm not... Somebody said we should. We should do. Somebody said we should do an after dark adult version of the show. He said it would be awesome, and it would, but you might not respect us in the morning. So let's see what else. Oh, the viewer video. We were gonna play this drone at an airport thing. I don't want to disappoint that person. So let's go back and play this very quickly. This is from George Prince. Greetings, Ken. I was contracted to film the newly paved runways and taxiways of the Williamsburg-Jamestown Airport. I was at a live airport coordinated with the owner, so it's all okay. You are welcome to share it as you see fit, George Prince. So here that is, flying a drone at an airport. So I guess he got all the FAA permissions? Maybe.
What?
I don't know. I mean, you can get permission from the airport and it'd still not be okay with the FAA, but I'm sure he got all the permission. This is, I think I didn't see a tower. This is a rural airport. It doesn't look like it's a towered airport, but still, an active airport. Pretty cool, though. They want to show off their taxiways. That's the way to do it with a drone. Kelly, your thoughts?
I would say we're viewing something that's highly illegal.
Are we viewing contraband?
We might be.
Are we viewing OJ's glove? That's a cool video, and thank you very much for sharing.
Yes.
When people send me videos of them flying over traffic or, over, I assume that they all got the permission. What am I going to, I'm not going to pat you down. Well, you do it. You do what you do. It's illegal by proxy. We did that. Oh, goodness. The show's over 2 hours long, and that just will not stand, Kelly. It will not stand. What else did we forget? Did we do that? Did we do that?
We did this.
We did the thing?
Oh, we forgot this.
Oh, that's right. Tell them all about it, Kelly.
I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers on Instagram. I'm stuck at like 875.
Oh. Are you asking too much of our audience?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay, well, I guess it's just about time for the viewer video of the week. Unless we did forget, would you ride it?
Oh.
And we had 3 people on, and I didn't think to involve them, but we can do it just you and I. Now, it's getting harder and harder to find a Would You Ride It segment. And if you're new to the channel and watching the stream for the first time, this is those wacky guys that think, I'll make a big huge drone and then sit on it and fly it and possibly kill myself. Well, this is no different. And a lot of these videos that I find don't have a lot more information other than this is what they're calling it. So this is a demo flight test showing a 15-minute flight with a 70-kilogram pilot. And that's all I have. I guess they didn't want to lead authorities to them, but here it is. It's this week's Would You Ride It? Let me know in the chat if you would ride this thing. I can already tell you. No. Uh-oh. Are you kidding me?
What?
I can't find it. Well, all that setup and I can't find it.
Let's play Can You Find It?
I'll have to save it till next week. That's why I didn't do it. Good Lord. Because in the beginning, Wirecast was messing up and I was late with everything. So
we don't want excuses. We want results.
Let's just picture a blender in your head with a seat on it. That's what it was. Let's do...
Yeah.
Huh?
I'd ride that.
Okay. Mike Roche. Hey, man, thanks. Thanks a lot, Ken. I'll get you, Kelly Green, and your little dog, Toto. All right. The viewer video of the week is fan-bleepin-tastic. I saw this, and it was from a pretty large channel. Somebody has sent it to me, and so I had to ask permission. It's a Russian channel, and it's called TimeLab Pro. I don't know, maybe you've seen it, but it's winter in Russia. And I spoke with a very nice woman named Anastasia.
Oh.
And it is this week's viewer video of the week. And I do have this for sure. Are you kidding me? I'm just kidding. Here it is.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah. During a thunderstorm in mid-January, the guys from TimeLab Pro went to St. Petersburg, Russia, to film what they considered to be the most beautiful northern city in the world. From the air, in ultra-high resolution 6K. You're seeing it right now in 1080, of course, because that's what the stream, but for filming, they used a new Ambassador camera, Zenmuse X7, together with a new line of lenses from DJI. Now, since YouTube doesn't support 6K resolution, they up-resed it to 8K in order to unlock the full potential of the video. Big thanks to Anastasia Mikhailova from TimeLab Pro for allowing us to share this. Flying it in the snow, which you can do if the snow is dry. Now here in the States, you can't fly over traffic. Isn't that beautiful?
That's so cinematic. It's incredible. That's, definitely video of the week. Wow, look at that.
Mm-hmm. Just amazing, the light. What a beautiful city. Wow.
And that is what we should all strive for right there.
Heck yeah. Big thanks again to TimeLab Pro and for Anastasia for letting us share that. My goodness. And you know what they say, or at least our buddy Yakov Smirnov says, in Russia, temperatures fall on you. Remember him? Where is he? Where's Yakov? That comedian? In
Ask
Russia,
Alexa.
boxing gloves punch you. It was always that thing. Oh, yeah. Alexa, where is Yakov Smirnov?
Yakov Smirnov is from American.
No, he's not. Was he? Was he American just putting on?
I don't think so.
Oh, there's something to Google. Anyway.
Last second super chats. John Darbro's back with a 2-pounder.
Aja! Aja! Abra! Aja! Adabra. That's anticlimactic. Thank you very much. And Anubis Arch TJ Grade A, $5 super chat. Just while trying to type and watch. Amazing. River. Hey, River with a 1-pounder. Thank you so much. Again, please support my Patreon. I'm trying to get that off the ground. There's going to be a lot of original content. Secret messages going on. It's going to be cool.
And Shane McQuillan. What is it? If it's got an A in front of it, is that Australian? What is that?
Oh, maybe. Shane McQuillan is a cool name. What did he do? I don't see that one.
That was a $5 super sticker.
Oh, a super sticker.
Stickers, I like stickers, yes I do. Stickers, I like stickers more than you.
All right. Well, I guess that's about it. Kelly, do you have anything else to share?
The next time I'm on the show or Ashley's on the show, I want a rematch.
Yeah.
I'm going to work myself back up to
Yeah.
number one contendership.
Yeah.
Once I become the number one contender, I don't expect, I demand a rematch with Ashley in 1 Second Song.
Oh, man. That is kind of shameful that a girl handed you your one loss. A girl. Yeah. J&M Outdoors, $2 super chat. By the way, let me know how many female type people are watching. I'm always interested in that. If you're a lady. Whoa, 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 if you're a lady. Talking about my lovely lady. I'm going to break my voice again. Anyway, that's about it, except for Tennessee Rocky Raccoon. $5 super chat. Just finished my first commercial drone job. Hey, sharing the wealth a bit. Great show tonight, guys. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's a really good feeling to get your first gig. And with that,
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
big thanks to Kelly Green for putting up with me for 2.5 stinking hours. And for Mattias Allring from all the way from Sweden, who is right now sawing wood, back asleep in his PJs. Mike Roche for being on, for trying to topple the king of 1 Second Song. And Ray Bob, thank you, Ray Bob, for your antics. It is always appreciated. I'm heading to Knoxville and then Maryland, Hagerstown. So I'll have video from along the way. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Until next time, love you, mean it. Buh!
And bye.
And now very smoothly, I push this button like that. That's the one. Yeah, that's it.
enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, the killer like a processed meat. Say I enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, and you give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, a tail like a processed meat. Yeah. That was so funny.